Hey guys, so I did a little bit of cutting just to get that front cross member that's dead off of the car and take a look at it. So I'm going to flip this around here, and in theory I can show you how this actually looks. So this is what we pulled out, and it is completely mangled, but apparently they tried to put a bracket on there. I think that's going to be for their what the idea was for the radiator. We may reuse that, but you notice I've got a line over here, and over here, that's the same distance from center line as this is here. So whatever they were doing, this wasn't squared up anyway. So definitely a piece of the puzzle that we're going to have to solve is getting this cross member back in place and doing so in a way that makes it keep the frame straight. Good theory when racing. Well, so you only got a piece of that fuel tank removal because it's about 100 degrees out here, and the sun on the back of this camera did not treat it well, and it decided it was too hot to film. So we'll reset here in a minute, but just as a point of reference, the tank's out, so we'll go take a quick look at it. There it is. There's the 4 wonderful pieces of steel that were extremely welded in there, so much so that they lifted right out, and now you can kind of see the I don't know how to describe this, guys. It's a mess. It's just a mess. Hey guys, welcome back. I thought I'd do a quick update on what's going on. We decided it's time to strip that nasty kind of rubberized fake wrap coat off. So you can see. So once we pull all that crap off, we'll kind of know what the metal looks like underneath. I've already found several good segments of Bondo, so that's what it is. We know that's there, and as long as there's nothing seriously wrong structurally, we'll just go ahead and clear coat it, I guess, just whatever to protect it so it doesn't rust any further. So there's your update. A lot of fun trying to build a lemon, guys. Hopefully this will turn out okay. Alrighty, so we have successfully stripped all of that rubberized kind of wrap in a can stuff off of the Z-Car, which exposes kind of all of the mess that this car actually is. And if this was a restoration, this is about the time that I would break down weeping. But you know what? It's a race car. So the upside is that most of this doesn't really have me concerned. And as I think I've shown you before, that stuff in there, that's a little bit of a concern, as is that. I think the rear end we're actually okay on. I looked at this a little more closely, and frame rails are still intact. So that's positive. And looked underneath, looks all good. So we just have to clean that up, and I'm going to be buying a different fuel cell for this anyway. So that will fit in. I have to actually enlarge that a little bit, and then we can button that up professionally so it actually does what it should and has a cage around it and all that good stuff. Cleaned up the inside, and so I've got about half the car done on the strip and prep. We're going to do the other side, and I'll film all that in time lapse so that we can kind of see all of the stuff that we've done. We've cleaned out most of the interior stuff that sticks out. Parking brakes gone. Got to get rid of that. But yeah, for the most part, we are getting closer to where we can actually say, let's start a race car build and put a roll cage in, and fuel cell, and then plummet, and all that good stuff that goes with it. If you're going to build a lemon, this is probably not the best way to start. That's what we got. That's what we're going to roll with, and we'll see you all later.